Hey, Mama, it's your girl, Carrie, and welcome back to week 3 of our Declutter Your Life series. I hope that you're really starting to feel motivated to let go of whatever is no longer serving you in the season of life, because that's really what this spring cleaning is all about. Letting go, starting fresh, and really releasing that mental weight that clutter just holds on to. But before we jump in, I wanted to share something that I am so excited to be a part of that's really speaking to all you moms out there that are raising those neurodiverse babies, maybe babies with really big emotions, or those babies that just seem to be wired just a little bit differently. I was so honored to be invited to speak at the Calm in the Chaos Parenting Summit that's happening April 20th through the 24th. It is a free virtual event that's designed to support parents raising emotionally intense or neurodivergent kids and to help you understand what's really happening beneath the behavior so that you can respond with a lot more calm and a lot more connection. I'm personally going to be sharing how to create those simple rhythms and doing a weekly reset that can help reduce the overwhelm in your home and try to bring more predictability for both you and your children. And you can register using my personal link. It's in the show notes. So I'd love you to join me. All right, now let's get into today's episode because today we're tackling one of the biggest sources of overwhelm in your home. And I know you probably don't even realize it, your closet. We're talking about how to declutter it, how to simplify it, and finally create a space that actually makes getting dressed easier instead of starting your day feeling frustrated before you even leave your bedroom. So let's dive into today's throwback episode. Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to juggle all the many hats you wear as a working mom? Do you want more quality time with your family without distraction of work, time alone to take care of yourself and your needs? Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life. I'm Carrie, a wife, a mom of 3, and a recovering perfectionist. In this podcast, I will teach you how to create balance in your life by implementing healthy habits, organizing your home and your schedule, being so intentional with your time and in your relationships, and most importantly, how to start putting your needs first because no one can pour from an empty cup. Grab that second cup of coffee, or if you're anything like me, your third. It's time to dive into today's episode of Mom Wife Career Life. Welcome back to week 3 of our Declutter Your Life series. I really hope that at this point you're starting to get motivated, that you're ready to get your spring cleaning on, because decluttering and spring cleaning, it's all about letting go and starting fresh. And most importantly, letting go of all that mental weight that your clutter is holding on to. The guilt of not fitting into clothes anymore, or maybe you lost the weight and you haven't yet celebrated by getting rid of the clothes that are now too big, or worse, you're afraid of gaining the weight back and don't want to get rid of them just in case you gain it back. So, side note, what I tell you to do with those clothes is put those clothes in a bag, store them in your attic or in your basement, out of your sight. Your closet's going to instantly feel lighter, and you can donate those bad boys in 6 months, a year from now, when you still have the weight off. And while the core of this episode is exactly what you need, I've added a few bonus tips at the end with a little fresh perspective because as working moms, we're always evolving. And honestly, so are our systems. And decluttering is still one of my biggest goals this year because I feel like we're never really done, but just getting rid of all those things that are taking up space in my house and in my mind and that are no longer serving me or my family. So I hope my motivation is helping to inspire you and get you motivated too, because I want to be able to walk around into every room in my house, open every closet and every drawer, and not feel overwhelmed with stuff or that things are going to fall on top of me. I want to know where something is when I'm looking for it, and I just want space to breathe. And going back to last week's quote that the state of your home is a reflection of the state of your mind, when I feel like there's just too much stuff around or piles are starting to form, or when I open up a closet and it almost feels like I'm playing Jenga, where if I add something to the top, it might topple over, or if I have to get something out in the middle, and if you pull it out, everything on top might fall out. So today's episode is all about cleaning out your closet, specifically your bedroom closet, because I honestly feel that that's the hardest part. But I promise you, you are going to feel so much better when you're done, and it will probably motivate you to do the same in your kids' closet. And before you know it, you're going to start being on a decluttering kick like I am, and you're just going to feel so great walking into your house. And I know when I walk into my closet, it does not make me happy at all. I look around and I see a whole lot of clothes, but nothing that I absolutely love. It's cluttered. It's a little messy. It used to be a lot worse, but I've been trying to declutter it bit by bit, like the obvious stuff. But this episode is about doing the real deal clutter. It's about getting rid of all that stuff that's been sitting in your closet that you haven't worn for probably years at this point, but you have this weird emotional attachment to for some reason. Maybe it's that you have hopes of fitting into it again one day, or maybe you paid a lot of money for it, so you feel like getting rid of it would be a waste of money. But whatever the reason is, it is wasting real estate and causing you more stress by having it in your closet. That constant reminder that you need to lose weight or that you spent too much money. And I promise you, and myself, I'm speaking to myself here too, that We're all gonna feel such a weight lifted, so much lighter and happier when we're able to look in our closet and all of those items are gone. So I want you to grab a pen and paper for this one because there's a lot of tips and there's some subcategories going on, but I promise you, if you go through this step by step, it will take the guesswork out of everything. It's gonna help you stay on task and it's gonna keep the process a lot more efficient and you'll be done and feeling a huge weight lifted off your shoulders before you know it. So let's jump in. Number one, dedicate the time. As working moms, we all know our time is so precious. So you need to schedule a block of time in your calendar when you can actually focus solely on this task without any distractions. It could be a weekend morning or afternoon or a couple of evenings during the week, but you have to give yourself at least 2 hours for this process. You need to be able to start and finish the project in the same weekend. This is not something you want to do over multiple weekends because then you're just sitting around looking at everything. So you really just want to dedicate some time, stay focused, and get it done. And ideally, you want to do it in the same day, but if it's a big project, you can split it over a couple of days. Number two, make a plan. Think about what you might need to help you organize your closet. Maybe new hangers so that they all match. I have matching hangers in my closet. I couldn't imagine not having matching hangers because anytime there's an odd one in there, it kind of bothers me, but it will make your closet so much prettier. Maybe different types of hangers, if you have pants, if you have skirts, if you have tank tops, whatever you might need to hang things, maybe shelf dividers, some bins, a back of the door shoe rack. Maybe you have shelves that you want to spice up, maybe put some shelf paper down or resurface them in some really cool pattern contact paper. You can get as creative as you want or as simple as you want. Or maybe everything's actually already in your closet and you're just not using it correctly. So I really want you to just take a second and visualize what you want your closet to look like and how you want it to function. Do you want it to be more organized with easier access to some of your favorite items? Keeping this vision in mind is going to help motivate you throughout the whole cleaning process. And honestly, Pinterest is great for this. If you commute to work while you're sitting scrolling on your phone, on the bus, on the train, start scrolling through Pinterest and get ideas for your closets and get some cute containers. Target has some really cute ones. That's what I use, but Amazon has a ton too. So many options out there. Number three, gather your supplies. Get everything you need before you start. Get boxes or bags for the clothes that you're going to donate or get rid of, trash bags for the stuff you're going to throw out, storage bins, all those things that you might have bought to make your closet cute and organized, and also cleaning products. You want to have everything right where you need it so that you can bang this out and not have to go look for something, wasting time, and then end up getting distracted by a shiny object. Story of my life. Number four, you're going to completely empty your closet. You're going to take everything out of the closet, lay it all out on a designated area, maybe your bed, maybe your floor, maybe both if you have a whole lot of stuff. But this process is going to really allow you to assess each item individually and make it easier to decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to donate, and what you're going to discard, which we'll talk more about later. Number five, start cleaning that bad boy. You're going to wipe down every surface, every shelf. You can Swiffer the walls, vacuum it up, polish it up. I actually did the walls in my hallway the other day, and I was so surprised and a little bit grossed out about how much dust was on the walls that you really can't see, but it's there, I promise you. And now, number six, start sorting. This is honestly the most challenging part, deciding what to keep and what to let go of, especially when we have this emotional attachment to these clothes or whatever else you have in your closet. You're gonna get the boxes or the garbage bags or whatever you wanna use, and you're gonna set up stations. The first station is for garbage. That's for all the stuff that's seen its day. Maybe has holes, it's broken, like those hangers that you pulled clothes off of that you still haven't gotten out of the bottom of your closet. The second station is for all the items that you're gonna donate or that you're gonna try to sell. And these are the things that are in good condition, but that you never wear again. And if it has tags and you have the time and energy to sell it, then you could totally do that too. And you can even have a separate box for the items that you're going to sell versus the items that you want to donate. But I like to keep it simple, one box. And honestly, I don't have time to add another thing to my plate, but I told the girls that if they have the motivation to post and try to sell stuff, that they can keep all the money. So win-win on that one, and anything they don't sell is going to get donated. Next station is your keep it. These are the items that you're going to keep and that are going to go back in your closet. And then the last station, this is the game changer, and I kind of mentioned it before. This is the I'm going to keep until station. And it's a storage bin. And what goes in it? All of those items that you haven't worn in the past year, but that you're not quite ready to get rid of. Maybe it's a shirt that you just need to lose a little bit more weight to fit in, or those pants, or maybe it's a dress that you really love, but you've just never had an occasion to wear it. All those items, they're gonna go in that box, and they're gonna go either in your basement or your attic, or if you have room under the bed, it can go there too. And if the time comes in the next 6 months that you need something, you can just pull it out of the box and get it. But I want you to put it in your calendar 6 months from the date that you are cleaning your room, that you're going to check in on that box. And if you have not touched those items, I really want you to donate them. That is how you get rid of those clothes that you have an attachment with. And now it's time to get to work. You're going to go through each item and you're going to ask yourself these questions. And don't second guess yourself. The more you let yourself think about things, the less you're going to get rid of. So make it a quick decision. Go with your gut. The first question you're going to ask yourself is it in good condition? If the answer is no, you're going to put it straight in the garbage. The second question you're going to ask yourself is, does it still fit me? If the answer is no, then I'd like you to donate it. But if you're almost like a size away and you think you're going to fit into it in the next 6 months and you really have a goal to lose weight, then you can keep it. Or it can go into the I'm going to keep until box. Then you're going to go to the next question. Have I worn it in the past year? If the answer is no, put it in the donate box. If it's yes, then ask yourself, does it reflect my current style? I don't even know what my style is right now. My current style pretty much is, does it fit me? And that's pretty much my leggings. But if the answer is no, put it in the donate pile. If it's yes, then keep going. The next question you'll ask yourself is, do I feel confident when I'm wearing it? And honestly, this is the most important question because you don't want to look in your closet to look at clothes that you don't feel confident wearing because it's just going to trigger all those negative emotions. So you could do the whole Kanamari method. How does this item make me feel? Does it make me happy? Or does it make me cringe? Because if you cringe, you're going to donate it. If it makes you happy, then you're going to put it into your closet. Put it on those nice hangers that you got and hang it up. Now we're moving on to number 7. Now you're going to start to sort all the things you're keeping into categories on how you want them organized in your closet. Maybe you want to have tops in one area, bottoms, dresses, outerwear. This is going to help you see what you have to make it a lot easier to organize everything back into your closet. In mine, I have a semi-walk-in closet, so I have a bunch of different sections. So I walk in and I have 3 walls of built-ins. My closet was like that when I bought the house, and I would really love to design it to my needs, but that's not an expense that's worth it for me. So I'm trying to work with what I got. And I have a section for dresses that I have organized from casual to formal. And then I have a section for outerwear that's kind of like my jackets and my blazers and my work stuff all the way at one end. And then that section goes more into casual tops. And then I have my day shirts, my night shirts. I have my everyday shirts, my sweaters, my pants, and then shoes are nice and organized. But some people like to organize their closets by season, by color, by fabric. So it's really whatever your personal preference is. And if you don't have the space, then it's more by season that you might have to rotate clothes out of your closet by each season. So honestly, it's whatever makes sense for you. Number 8. Put it all away. This is the best part. Once you have all your clothes organized into categories, you can start putting them back in your closet and start organizing it the way you want. And honestly, another hack is to hang everything with hangers backwards so that hook part is facing out. And then anytime you wear something, you can turn that hanger the right way. And in 6 months from now, when you're checking in on that bin, anything that's in your closet that still has a backward hanger on, you can really look to donate it because you're probably never going to wear it. Now, once you have everything back in your closet, you're going to move to number 9. Tackle the remaining piles. You're going to throw the garbage in the garbage. You're going to donate all the stuff you're donating, whether you want to throw it in one of those random bins they have in parking lots or schedule a donation pickup. And if you want to sell items, take pictures of them right now while they are still out before you place them in the bag. And then get to posting on those secondhand sites. And I'm sure there are local Facebook groups that you can sell on, or those sites like Poshmark or ThreadUp or Depop. I don't know. I feel like a new one's popping up every day. And if you find yourself in a couple weeks that you still haven't sold anything, please do yourself a favor and donate it. Get rid of it. Get it out of your house, out of sight, out of mind. And last but not least, number 10, maintain it. The hardest part. Don't let your closet get all messy again, and try to have the 1 in, 1 out rule. If you're buying something, then make sure you're getting rid of something. Unless after you purge, you realize that you really don't have any nice jeans that fit you, like I did, or you need a few more tops to circulate in the mix, but keep it simple. All right, those are my tips to help you clean out your closet. I hope you're getting motivated to do it. I will be posting pictures of my closet in my Facebook group because I want to help motivate you, and I want you to help motivate me. We'll help motivate each other to get our houses all ready for spring and summer. So head on over to our Facebook group, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms, and share your progress, share your before and afters, even the messy middle. That's the best part. It shows we're all human because we're not aiming for perfection. We're creating a space for a life that just feels so much better. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Life, Career Life with Carrie Papp. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories, and tag me. and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.